Hello, my name is Boddice and I'm a spiritual medium, and welcome to this week's energy forecast reading for the week commencing Monday the 5th of December 2022. Now, those of you that have watched me work before will know that I connect with my spirit guides and helpers and also consult the wisdom of the angel tarot cards. So I'm going to shuffle the pack and allow a card to come out for this week's energy forecast reading. And again, right on cue, one has just done that. So here is your card for this week's energy forecast reading. I'm now going to link into the energy of that. Okay, well, first of all, this week is going to be a little bit slower for you, giving you that time to reflect on what you've gone throughout your year of 2022. You're going to be needing to be more resilient than ever, and as a result of that, you're going to be witnessing, by slowing down, witnessing some wounds, old wounds coming to the surface. Now, when I talk about this, I'm referring to emotional ties that you've had with either people, places, situations over the last 12 months. And this is happening for a reason. It's a form of clearing, it's a form of releasement and healing all parties involved as well, preparing you for the year of 2023. This is a necessary, integral part for you for this year, as it's going to help you come to terms with certain realities that you've maybe swept under the carpet about yourself, basically. So you've got to learn to embrace that element of yourself and also forgive that element of yourself for whatever reason you need to be doing this. And you'll find that whatever you're doing with your week this week, that there will be a slower pace about it, giving you that time to assess and rejuvenate your energies ready for 2023. I do feel that there will be a change in your sleeping habits as well this week, as you will find yourself, I know we're in the winter months, but you will find yourself going into that slumber state where, again, you're needing to get your energy reserves up, ready for the year of 2023 coming in, as I do feel next year is going to be a very fruitful one for you all, and you're going to be increasingly more busy and you're going to have to be more alert as well, not just with your physical senses but also with your spiritual senses as well, anticipating change before it actually comes in. This way you'll be ready and willing and able to embrace the new version of you into next year. But I want to say that over this week as well, you'll be finding that you'll be hearing different frequencies coming in and out of your ears. Now, what I'm talking about is those of you that have ever traveled on a plane or something like that, and your ears are popped, and then you hear a high-pitched frequency tone. I feel as though you're going to be experiencing that this week. And this is because the energy shifts are changing around you and the vibrations are getting higher. And so you're going to be receiving some downloads coming in from the universe in order to prepare you for your role in 2023. There's a lot of emotion that needs to come out over this week, and I feel as though it's going to come out in drip form. So in other words, it's not going to all come out at once, but with that being the case, you're grateful of that because it's giving you that time to reflect, to send that love and healing to all parties involved, including yourself in the mix, because after all, you know, you have got to forgive yourself for whatever it is that you're going through, and show yourself that care and compassion that you need. So I'm going to turn the card over, and at the top of the card we've got 2 of water. So I'd like you to research the angel number of number 2, as I feel that that will offer you some additional support and information. Water to me would represent emotion, and we spoke about that, releasing those emotions and letting go as well. It also represents going with the flow, like water would flow. Allow this process to happen with your clearing, with your emotional clearing and healing this week. At the bottom of the card it says partnership, commitment, reconciliation. With this in mind, I feel as though it's talking about you and your higher self, that partnership that sometimes does get disconnected, the part of you where you hear that call but you're not necessarily listening. You're saying to yourself, no, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Well, that higher core sees the greater picture and it's wanting you to listen more. So that partnership, I feel, is with the higher self this week. Also, commitment is obviously committing to that connection to your higher self, listening to that wisdom coming in rather than ignoring it and then blaming everything and everyone when things don't necessarily happen for your best. So start listening and start trusting in the wisdom that you're getting. And reconsideration represents also taking ownership, I feel, of your choices that you've made throughout your course of 2022. And by doing this, sending that love, sending those blessings and gratitude and appreciation, that's going to help you shift those cords that have been holding you back partly through this year. So watch out for that. I'm going to look into the artwork of the card, and as you can see, there's like a blue and a green around the edging. To me, that represents the heart chakra. It also represents growth. It also represents emotion and emotional healing. So with this in mind, I feel as though your heart is going to go through a process of healing, and you're going to grow. You're going to be more resilient, more stronger from having those reflective moments in your week this week. It's going to allow you to embrace the new version of yourself, coming out of the chrysalis, so to speak, in order to flourish in preparation for your year of 2023. Now, as you can see, there's a masculine and energy. There's a masculine and female energy on the front of the card there. So that represents the balance within your life of taking your power back, but also honoring your sensitivity and having it in equal measure. When your life does feel out of balance, then you need to address both these elements within your life as well. As you can see, they've got 2 cups there as well. That would represent caring is sharing. So share some of your emotions that you're going through, and don't do this in a negative way. Share some of the lessons that you've learned from your experiences, and in turn this is going to help a lot of other people to navigate their way through this week, and they'll feel comfortable in sharing with you once you open up first. It's giving them permission. So watch out for a lot of interactions like that this week. But it all stems with you taking ownership, responsibility, and also doing that inner work, that clearing work. But this week sees some beautiful changes for you. Again, you're going to be wearing your heart on your sleeve. You're going to be communicating about your emotions, and you're going to be more open to letting them go. And nature is always a great tonic for you to embrace these changes. It's a great healer, nature is. So if you do get the opportunity to go out and spend some time in nature, this will speed the process up, and you can release those old energies back into Mother Earth, and you'll feel refreshed and rejuvenated as a result of you doing that as well. So that's what I'm picking up for you for this week's energy forecast. I do hope that resonates with you. Thank you for hearting, liking, commenting and sharing. It is very much appreciated by my spirit guides and myself as well. If you've enjoyed what you've seen on here today and you would like a one-to-one private reading with myself, or a 12-month recorded forecast reading, or even a spirit channeled psychic art drawing of your spirit guide and the information, then please contact me at my website, and the link is above, which is www.glenboddicespiritualmedium.com, or you can find me on Facebook at Glenboddice Spiritual Medium. I do have a radio show that happens every Monday at 4 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time on pulsetalkradio.com, and the show is called From Beyond with Glen Boddice, and the show is about all things spiritual, paranormal, self-help, and there's also a channeling from spirit in the show, and there's also your weekly energy forecast reading in there as well. So if that's something that you like, tune in at 4 p.m. on pulsetalkradio.com. In the meantime, everybody, have a blessed week, whatever it is you're doing. Sending all my love and healing to you and your family. God bless and take care.